Hi, everyone. So you're playing Factor Magic, and you want to know how to make one and two and three card problems. So here's how we can do that. To make a one card problem, you're going to draw a single card. Let's say we draw a queen. Queens are worth 12. So what we would do is we're going to create something like this or something like this. We have two options. So I'm going to do this one. If I say x plus 12, that's my queen, then I'm going to square that. That's equal to, and then I'm going to expand this as a repeated multiplication. Yes, you may go to the bathroom if that's what you're asking. X plus 12 multiplied by x plus 12. And then I get x times x, it's x squared. X times 12 is 12x. 12 times x is 12x. And 12 times 12 is 144. So that's equal to x squared plus 24x plus 144. The reason we have 24x is because we have 12x once and 12x twice. So it makes 24x. Okay? And then that I would write down on my problem slip. And my problem slip is going to look like, where is my Factor Magic here? Docs, Factor Magic. So then I would just go ahead and write in here x squared plus 24x plus 144. And I would say that's a one card problem there. Another way I can make a single one card problem is by creating a difference of squares. Let's say I draw a 7. Oh, no, I already did that example today. Let's say I draw a 4. And so I will have x plus 4 multiplied by x minus 4. I take that 4 and I put it in twice, but I change the sign each time. So it's different than this type of problem, which has the same sign. Note I could also have minus 12 here in both places. And that would also create a problem. This is equal to x squared from x times x minus 4x plus 4x minus 16 when I use FOIL. And that simplifies to x squared minus 16. That's an answer that I could put onto my sheet here, x squared minus 16, and tell someone that's a one card problem. Go ahead and factor it for me. They're going to write the factorization of it over here. Now, what if I want to make a two card problem? Well, I could just take two cards and do the same thing that I just did here, where I did a x plus 12 and I squared that. Then I could multiply the whole thing by some number. So let's say I did that. If I had, let's do x plus 5 squared, and I'm going to multiply everything by 3, let's say. I drew a 3 and a 5, so I can create this problem. That would be equal to 3 multiplied by, keep your brackets here, everybody. Keep your brackets. This is x squared plus 10x plus 25. If you expand this with FOIL, you'll find that's true. And this is a set of instructions that says 3 multiplied by this whole thing. So then I do that. This would be 3x squared plus 30x plus 75. And that would be a two-card problem that you could give somebody. Okay. Now, I could also arrange those in a two-card problem in this way. Problem. So I could put my number here. Let's say this is a 6, and this is a 7, let's say. And so then I would have x times x is equal to x squared. X times 7 would be plus 7x. 6 times x would be plus 6x. And 6 times 7 will give me plus 42. So then it would be equal to x squared plus 13x plus 42. This would be create a problem. This is one problem that you could create with a 7 and a 6 by putting the numbers in those spots. So those are two-card problems. And I could also do that with a perfect square here. If I put a 5 there and I already did that example. And I could do that with difference of squares as well, where if I say have x plus 6 times x minus 6, that will multiply out to x squared plus 36. Let's say I have x squared minus 36 as my answer here to 6 and 6. X times x is x squared. X times negative 6 is negative 6x. Plus 6 times x is plus 6x, so that adds to 0. And then 6 times negative 6 is negative 36. But out front, I had a 7. Okay. And then so I still have to multiply the 7 in, create a new problem. That would be equal to 7x squared minus 36 times 7. 36 times 7 is 42 plus 200 is 252. This would be a challenging two-card problem that someone could solve by factoring out the 7 first and then factoring this as a difference of squares. Then we get to three-card problems. A three-card problem might look something like this, where let's say I draw an 8 and a 5 and a 2. And then that would expand out to 8 multiplied by x times x is x squared. X times 2 is plus 2x plus 5x plus 10. Simplifies to 8 times x squared plus 7x plus 10. Simplifies to 8x squared plus 8 times 7 is 56. 56x plus 80. A three-card problem that someone can solve. Great. So I hope that helps you get started on some three-card problems, two-card problems, and X-card problems. Here is a five-card problem. Let's take a look at one three-card problem that would be useful to create. Another problem type. I could have a number multiplied by x plus another number. Let's say we have a 3x plus 2, and then we have x minus 5 as our three numbers. We took 1, 2, 3 cards to make this. That would give us 3x squared. 3x times minus 5 is minus 15x. 2 times x is plus 2x. And 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. So this would give us 3x squared minus 13x minus 10. Another problem that you could give, a three-card problem that used the numbers 3, 2, and 5 to create this problem. So that gets you going, and keep going making your problems, everyone. Ask me if you have any questions.